Yo, it's good. I'm Aaron Call. I'm a Christian artist from Bristol, Virginia. I rap, sing, do the whole nine. When I think of the word elevate, I think of just taking things to the next level, elevating my mind, elevating my heart, spirit, music, the whole nine, just taking things to the next level. With that requires change in all areas. How do I feel? I use my gifts to inspire my community. I feel like that's kind of like my whole basis of how why I do music is just to inspire my city. I come from a small town, Bristol, Virginia, and so anytime I go back home, like it's I always see that how I inspire people, even when I don't even know it. Like with my music, with me just being able to do the things that I'm doing, and so if I can inspire somebody else to go after their dreams and go after their goals, and you know what I'm saying, what they feel like God has them to do, I feel like I've done my job because I definitely didn't think I was going to be here. I shouldn't be here. And so the fact that I am here just shows that, you know what I'm saying, God can use anybody to do, you know what I'm saying, what they're supposed to do in their life. When do I feel most inspired? I feel like the best time that I'm inspired, I'm either like living life, like doing the craziest things as far as like, you know what I'm saying, just living life with my friends, my family and stuff like that. Or like I said before, just kind of going back to the city and seeing where I come from, seeing the places that, you know what I'm saying, I grew up in, and the fact that I'm able to do the stuff that I'm doing coming from this place, like inspires me every single time. Like, so going back home to Virginia is like, that's the ultimate inspiration. If I'm ever lacking inspiration, I just go back home. I go chill with friends that I grew up with and stuff like that, because it just reminds me of how, you know what I'm saying, good God has been to allow me to do the things I'm doing. So yeah, that inspires me every time. I think one of the craziest experiences just now, honestly, just happened a couple weeks ago. I went back home. My high school that I grew up in just went to state, and so I went to the game that was right before, and I got to go see the whole team, and everybody was just kind of like inspired that I was there, and I was just kind of crazy to feel like, oh, I can walk into a building and because of the things and because of my hard work and dedication, like I get to inspire kids that grew up in the same city as me and stuff like that, and got to give back. So I went and gave the kids jackets and stuff like that because they ended up winning the game and going to state. So that was probably the crazy experience. Like I was just like, man, like we really did it. So every day that I'm, you know what I'm saying, just thinking about the pressure and the call on my life, like it definitely gets like tiring sometimes, like, and just feels like super pressure heavy because I know a lot of people are counting on, you know what I'm saying, me, and a lot of people are looking up to me and stuff like that. But I knew that was gonna happen ever since I made the decision as a kid. So it was like I always snap back out of it of like, nah, I'm made for this pressure and I'm made for, you know what I'm saying, what I'm supposed to be doing. And so I just gotta step into it and be the role model that I'm supposed to be. I like to do all the things that kind of like remind me of, you know what I'm saying, growing up and stuff like that. So if that's hooping, if that's, you know what I'm saying, playing the game sometimes with, you know what I'm saying, some of the homies, stuff like that. Like games are my thing. I'm super competitive and stuff like that. So stuff like that always gets me into a mode of where, like you said, inspiration and, you know what I'm saying, just remembering where I came from. Like I feel like that's the whole thing of not forgetting where you came from, because that just keeps you in a humble spirit and keeps you in a humble heart. So that's my whole move. Game nights, the whole nine. I get too competitive sometimes. So I think it's all about having a healthy balance for real, because I sometimes get in trouble of being too competitive. So it's like when I think about just bridging the gap of, you know what I'm saying, the culture and the competitiveness and, you know what I'm saying, all that, like some of that lines up with spirituality of, you know what I'm saying, just making sure that you are performing things to an excellent level, because I feel like God honors excellence, and God honors, you know what I'm saying, us taking our craft seriously, because he gave us these gifts, you know what I'm saying? So if he gave us these gifts, he definitely wants us to cherish them and, you know what I'm saying, be the best that we can be. And so yeah, for me, I just feel like I always just like toe the line of like, yo, all right, how much can I push myself and how much can I lean on God to, you know what I'm saying, take me to the next level. I got an album coming out called Sorry I Changed, and kind of just talking about what we've been talking about the whole time, which is elevating. And once you go to a new level, like it requires change. You can't, and with that comes there some remorse. So that's where the sorry comes from. It's just like you can't chill with the people that you used to. You can't do the things that you used to do. You know what I'm saying? And that just has some remorse there. And I feel like God was showing me that in order to meet His standards, I can't meet the standards of others sometimes. And so change and all those things is the key really to success and the key to elevating each and every day, because you know what I'm saying, God never changes because He's perfect, but we're supposed to change because we're trying to be like Him every day. And so for me, I feel like another thing that God was showing me like is that real life changes you. And so I've been going through a lot of real life situations, and you know what I'm saying, like I said, losing family members and family issues and personal issues and stuff like that. And all the time I feel like that always changes me and takes me to a new level, takes me to a new mindset, and just grows and elevates me in every way. So yeah, I'm super excited. I feel like it's going to be a movement of just people, you know what I'm saying, gravitating towards the concept and gravitating towards the movement of Sorry I Changed. So I had a writing camp earlier this year or earlier last year when I was creating the album. And like I said, I've been talking about this whole time. I just feel like basically all the time when I'm making music and all that, I'm always thinking about like past experiences. I'm always thinking about like what inspires me, what I grew up on. And so in the session, like we had kind of already came up with the Have Your Way hook and stuff like that. And I was just kind of like, yo, what if we sampled the song Carl Thomas, I Wish, and the producer's name Solly, he, you know what I'm saying, chopped up the sample and you get what you have now. And so I just feel like for me, like that's kind of what it's all about. It just, like we said, meshing the culture, meshing the, you know what I'm saying, the spirituality and all that together, because that's a part of me too. Like growing up on R&B music, growing up on hip hop music, and just building the culture in a new way and showing them that there is a way to, you know what I'm saying, have culture, but have God in your life too. I elevate when I change my mindset to take me to the next level. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Aaron Cole, and you're tuned in to Elevate. Let's get it.